This session is called Wrapping Up, and I know that we just covered a ton of content and you learned a lot. So let's take a quick minute here to review what you've been learning. So the first thing that we covered was all that foundational information. So now you know how to build a really clean site and you understand how search engines operate, that they're going to come and visit your blog or your website. They're going to crawl around and try to understand what your content is about. And then they're going to use their algorithm to put you up against all the other content that they've found on the internet and rank you accordingly. So with this information, hopefully you've been able to take your website, make it a lot easier to index, a lot easier to rank. And of course, you've just made the job easier for Google, because the easier you can make their job, the more likely you are to get ranked, and of course, ranked highly. So then we went on to the research phase. And I'm sure after seeing the videos on keyword research and looking about how you can figure out really specifically what your audience is looking for, you can know exactly what phrases they're typing into Google, what type of content they're looking for. We went into a little bit about the intention, the buying cycle, the mentality behind the searcher and what they're really looking for. So some really great marketing knowledge that you can take and implement into your blog or your website strategy. And when you're targeting keywords, you know to create great content as well. Next up was some technical SEO. We definitely went into the technical sides and made sure that the code was clean, talked a little bit about CSS and tables and all the technical aspects. Again, we really want to make sure that Google's job is easy. They can come to your site, that you've got a sitemap, and that they can crawl around and the text links are easy to read. Email subscriptions, e-commerce purchases, whatever that may be for your business. So conversion optimization is huge, and I'm definitely a big fan of getting more out of what I already have. And then we had a whole section on paid search, which might seem a little odd at first because this is about SEO, but search engine optimization is about all things search. We're doing PPC and SEO. It is great to know how to leverage PPC to benefit SEO, to test keywords, to test landing pages. And if you're really hurting for traffic, you can do a couple PPC campaigns until your search engine optimization starts to work and those organic rankings start to move to the top. So there's only one more video left. We're going to wrap things up and we're going to talk a little bit about putting these things into action and some tips that you can use to get started and start seeing your rankings move up.